Mississippi man who stabbed two 68-year-old nuns to death to steal a car will avoid the death penalty because his victims were opposed to it. A Mississippi man is set to plead guilty to the killing of two nuns, after the prosecutor agreed to remove the possibility of a death penalty, as the victims opposed it. Rodney Earl Sanders, 48, has been charged with stabbing Margaret Held and Paula Merrill, both 68, to death in their home in Durant, Mississippi in August 2016, before he allegedly stole their car. District Attorney Achille Malone Oliver said the agreement calls for Sanders of Kosciusko, Mississippi, to plead guilty to capital murder and be sentenced to life without parole. Malone Oliver said the decision to remove the death penalty takes into consideration that both victims opposed it, and added that she had spoken with their families beforehand. Life without parole is the highest punishment, other than death, Malone Oliver said. Ms. Merrill and Ms. Held were found stabbed to death in their home in the small town of Durant on August 25, 2016. They had been reported missing after failing to show up for work at a health clinic in nearby Lexington. Their stolen car was found abandoned a mile from their home, and Sanders was arrested the day after the victims' bodies were found. He has remained in jail since. A court administrator confirmed Sanders' hearing is set for June 21 before Circuit Judge Janie Lewis in Belzoni. Roman Catholic nuns Ms. Merrill and Ms. Held worked as nurse practitioners in Holmes County, Mississippi, one of the poorest parts of the U.S. with 44% of its 18,000 residents living in poverty. Holmes was the seventh poorest county in America in 2016, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. Speaking shortly after the brutal double homicide, Ms. Merrill's family said the nun, who grew up in a working-class family in Boston, had been working with poor families in Mississippi since 1981, and that she and Ms. Held were longtime friends.